Trusted. It's very important that the security is a fundamental core of the development path of the browser. So that's always been one of the key areas that we're looking at to make IE9 the most secure, most trusted browsing platform and browser at all. I think it's most reliable. There are many malware blocks and phishing blocks. Most important actually is I'm still in control of the privacy and the settings, so I can change them if I want them to do. But still, I feel very secure using the IE9. It's fast. With supporting of HTML5 and especially GPU-powered HTML5, we provide one of the fastest web browsing experience. GPU-powered is most appropriate, especially with the new content on HTML5, which is much richer. It allows really sophisticated casual games online and other content, multimedia content, being displayed and streamed seamlessly. So the hardware is offloading, so the graphics actually is offloading the CPU, which allows, if I'm running in a notebook, I have a better battery time, and performance is really stable and really fast. We have also IE9 in the breakout session later today. I encourage you to visit the IE9 session as well. There's a ton of interesting demos that we have and very interesting sites to check out the power and the beauty of the web via IE9. And once again, the browser is becoming the door into the internet, to the cloud. So it's one of the key areas we should look at. I have one teaser for you that probably makes you think of visiting the breakout later today.
Does this sound familiar? You're on the web and you want to zoom into a map. Click on it and you wait. Eventually the map jerks into view. It's okay, but shouldn't it be better? When was the last time a website really grabbed your attention and pulled you in? Where's the wow factor? Developers want their sites to be more immersive and interactive, but they're being held back by the browsers of today, which, because of their limitations, often present websites as flat, one-dimensional, and lowest common denominator. Your website should be as rich and dynamic as the applications that run natively on your PC. So what's the problem? When you surf the internet today, your browser is powered by a single piece of hardware, your CPU, or central processing unit. So your browser is only using a fraction of the full power of your PC. And that doesn't make much sense, because nearly all modern PCs have a GPU, or graphics processing unit, that can process text, graphics, and video many times the speed of your CPU. And most browsers, it just sits there doing nothing. So we said, let's put it to work. It's time to shatter the glass ceiling. With Internet Explorer 9 through Windows, we found a way to unlock and use the full power of your PC to accelerate graphics, text, and video. Your websites can finally be the amazing, rich, immersive, and interactive experiences they should be, which means you get the web you deserve. Welcome to a more beautiful web.
So check out the breakout sessions. We have very exciting demos there. It's really exciting. To summarize, Internet Explorer 9 is about clean, trusted, and a fast experience. And the Internet Explorer is not only for consumer, it's for commercials as well. So let's have a look at the commercials and how the cloud story is changing our way of interacting in the IT pro professional area. If you take a look back, in the past, maybe for some even today, we used to go in the office for working, for dedicated working hours, from 8 to 5, for some maybe from 9 to 4. We had an assigned PC and limited choice. Today, it's different. I can work basically from anywhere I am, anytime. I have my PC, even have multiple PCs where I can access all my data, which is synchronized across all these devices, and other devices where I consume my email and other data from work. So my choice basically becomes limitless. So the workplace is changed. It's already changed. Along with that change, of course, come a new range of form factor and devices. If you take a look here, it's a different engagement. It's content creation versus content consumption. And we usually use different devices, or maybe the same device, like a Windows device or Windows PC, doing both. But desktops, laptops, tablets, you can usually do both because they're meant for creation and for consumption. Looking at iPads, slates, and readers, they are fixed function devices, and they're meant for consumption. And across these devices, there are different mechanisms actually to read or to input and interact with these. It's touch, it's pen and writing, speech maybe, video, and natural user interfaces. And these technologies keep on changing. But across all of these, and all the form factors, we still believe that Windows offers the best choice and the greatest choice in the spectrum. The reason is because Windows has been designed for content creation and consumption across the greatest variety of devices. If you look at the scenarios in the professional environment, we have an offline usage and an online usage. So the area below is more like sitting in the cloud or using cloud-based components. I can either do creation or I can do consumption, or a mix between. But in the end, we have 4 kind of scenarios, which is offline content consumption, online content consumption, or offline creation and online creation. There can be different kind of work we're doing. It can be, I'm on my way to my work, I can just read a report. I don't work, I don't edit a report, I just read through the data, or I read an ebook, or I just listen to music while I'm commuting. On the same side, when I'm online, I can browse the web, I can stream media, or I can take maybe simple notes, consuming data. The creation side, actually, when I'm offline, well, I can still work, because I can write emails offline, or I can edit documents and other stuff offline, which is getting then synced across my other areas, my public cloud, my private cloud, and it's getting updated as soon as I get online again. Of course, when I'm online I do content creation, I can real-time work collaboration, I can work with multiple colleagues in one document, for instance, or I share emails or use social medias like Messenger to exchange information. Across these, of course, I can use different devices, or I can use only one, like a Windows-based PC, because it offers all 4 scenarios, or supports all 4 scenarios very nicely. And I've put here the iPad because because slates and the fixed function devices, they are primarily for content consumption. Of course, you can do creation as well, but the primary focus is really in these categories, as we would see it. So how does it come down to Windows 7, especially for enterprise and the cloud-based scenarios? Well, it enables me to be productive everywhere and anywhere, because I can do online and offline productivity. It doesn't matter to Windows. When I go online, it syncs my data automatically via the IT infrastructure or between the server or between other devices. It's optimized for both reading, consumption, or creation. And I have rich choice of different devices that fit me best for my usage case, slates, notebooks, all-in-ones, etc. For the enterprise IT people, it's most important to manage the risk and the security and to control it. So we have built-in security. We support all the IT protocols, the policy. There are policies even for applications, so I can't install applications I want to. The IT controls it. And of course, in the end, it helps me reducing the overall cost because there are automated updates. It integrates with the existing management tools in the network of the IT. And this doesn't matter if I'm online or offline. And even if I'm online consumption, working through the cloud, it's even more important that the device I have is really interacting and fitting in my existing IT infrastructure. Take a Windows 7 slate, for instance. We believe that there's a very good fit for Windows for commercial slates. because it supports the online-offline usage very well. There are different scenarios, and if you look at the slates outside, you see some that have a keyboard, some that don't. There are some slates that come with a stylus, some come without one. So the range of still a variety of